practical experience is required, and no one is ready to give any to a fresher. So that is a very big problem. So then I stumbled upon your 59 rupees course, which I was very skeptical about. That
स्कैम चल रहा
all,
है कुछ.
now, all the courses I have attended, none of them were live. Uh, all some recording playing. I've asked questions, messages, but no one actually saw it. So I was very skeptical that ये भी कुछ ऐसा ही कुछ होने वाला है शायद.
Right.
Then then I joined and I saw that it is actually live. I can actually ask you questions. You will actually answer. So then the learning was very good actually. It was a totally new topic. I had heard about ESG, I had heard about carbon accounting, GHG accounting, but I had no proper reading on it or anything like that. So the 2 days course and later on the 12 days course, it helped me a lot actually. And now that I am also interning with you, the documents that I get to prepare, it also is helping me a lot to understand what the practical world will be. Because learning how to calculate is one thing, and how to put that learning into perspective is another thing. So that is what experience I'm hoping to gain actually.
Welcome to the program, Samita, and hope your internship, you learn from that and you contribute to the society better. Already you are doing a lot for the society. When you are working in that space, you always do that. So, and you are a good resource. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go to now Praveen. Praveen was one of those guys, early morning, 9 o'clock. Okay, let me give you a little brief here about him. And I was surprised. He booked it. He booked it some 9:30 slot. I said, who is that person? I have given 9. People should book at 10. He has booked 9 a slot, a 9 o'clock slot, and he made sure he was there. Very few people come on those slots, right? We also know it's early morning, so उसको कुछ ना कुछ काम होगा, पहुंचा नहीं होगा ऑफिस में. He reached office. I think he reaches office very early, and he pushed me to come to the call. And then you won't believe, 1 घंटा, आधा घंटा नहीं, 15 मिनट नहीं, 1 घंटा we were sitting on the call, and he was asking all kind of questions. कितना भी आंसर करो, इनके पास एक और क्वेश्चन था. एंड 14 days you have seen how many question he has asked. Right. So massive kind of personality, and that is the inquisitiveness Socrates and Plato is talked about. Yeah, that brings the learning in real perspective. So thank you for being that kind of learner, which is not only you are learning your own self, but you are making others to learn with you. So thanks to you, Praveen, on that. And now tell us about our program and how did it benefited you?
Thank you, sir. Uh, First of all, I will give some introduction about me.
Please.
So, I'm electrical engineer. I did electrical engineering from Mumbai University. Uh, and after doing electrical engineering, I was lucky to enter into the sustainability world. I worked with Godrej and Boyce for 2 years in Mumbai. After then, I went for pursuing MBA in power management from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun. Uh, I learned various aspects about management in MBA, and after that, I decided that I'll continue my career in the sustainability field itself. And then I joined EDS, Environmental Design Solutions. I joined it as a energy analyst, and now I'm associate director in EDS. I'm leading performance verification and assurance team, and so basically I keep on starting new services in some span of time, and with that zeal, I wanted to study the concepts related to GHG accounting. So if a person is starting new, like a baby starts walking, so he falls and then again he gets up, again he falls, again he gets up, but he never gives up. So similar to that, I experimented with the 59 rupees masterclass. I saw the way you taught in those two master classes was really awesome, sir. I was really impressed कि भाई जब गुरु ऐसे हैं तो शिष्य तो बनना पड़ेगा, बनता है, शिष्य बनना तो बनता है.
Right.
So, sir, I was very much interested, and and after attending the second master class, I decided that I will attend this course, and that was the reason that I wanted the first lump to
Okay.
begin my day. So
Okay.
that was Monday. I booked it, and you made my day very happy. I was very motivated. So, uh, so with that intent, I joined the GG accounting class, and I believed you as much as I believed myself.
Thank you.
So during this tenure of 15 days, I really enjoyed. It was like a roller coaster ride, sir. After coming from office, and then all of us we entered into the class, and we learned so many things. We were so much motivated, even though we were tired, but that tiredness feeling didn't came during the classes. It was so much happening in the class. You taught us various concepts related to scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 emissions, where to look for emission factors, how to, what are the concepts related to sustainability, why should even one care about GHG emissions, right? So you arised the need in us, and then we proceeded towards learning so many concepts from you. You were you were dedicated, you were passionate.
Thank you.
You love teaching, sir. I can, matlab, we are your fan actually. So you
Thank
love teaching, uh, you are dedicated, and you're absolutely, sir, you're very hardworking. You're taking out time for teaching us, and with such a passion. You haven't hurried in explaining any concepts. You have gone beyond what you wanted to give us.
True.
So that's very appreciable, sir. You have taught us so many case studies. The first case study was related to ESG, ESG Probe Institute Group, something like this.
Yeah, yeah, calculating GHG1 and 2 emissions, scope 1 and 2 emissions, indeed.
Yes, sir. And
It was,
then
I think, boundary setting that went.
Boundary setting, indeed.
boundary setting, right,
Yeah,
sir.
good.
And then you dived into Toyota case studies, Microsoft, uh, IKEA, Apple, Denmark. So many case studies, practical scenario. You encouraged us to go through those case studies. So you have actually motivated us to go through a lot of content, which sir, other uh, class providers, other faculties, they don't invest so much time in building the concepts. So this is what it differentiates you from others. Exceptions are there, but you are among those exceptions. I want to emphasize this.
Thank you.
So a lot of learnings we have got, and thanks to Indraneel sir, that because of him we have got two additional uh, uh, weeks for us, so that we will learn the practical aspects. Also, we'll learn more of the scope 3 insights, calculations, so applicability of various concepts. So that's very appreciable. And one feedback is that the presentation slides, after removing, some of the confidential contents.
Still, see, now see how smart he is. Two things he just did. Two things he did, not one. One, he has been persistent what he wanted. That's what I was starting with. I have started talking with that he is particular. So he's saying that you have committed and you have not given indirectly. Second, he has already set now that scope 3 आप हमें सिखाएंगे practice में. See how smart he is. This is what I am talking about. He is the real disciple, and everybody will get benefited, right? Yeah. Of course, उसके दो modules मैं share करूँगा with the promise which I have done. So good you reminded. अब मैं last 3 days से काफी busy था. I was not getting time, and today तो मैंने office का भी काम नहीं करा है. सो उसकी वजह से 1-2 दिन और लगेगा मुझे कैचअप होने में, एंड देन आई विल सेंड इट, बट यू गाइज विल हैव इट once I have promised, and you have such a good cohort. He will not let me go anywhere. Yeah, he said
You
इसको 3 सिखाएंगे अभी 2 वीक में। अरे किधर से सिखाऊंगा, प्रोजेक्ट में होगा तब तो सिखाऊंगा, पहले ही से सेट कर दिया इसने। गुड स्टफ, गो अहेड प्रवीण, स्टिल आई नो
So,
स्टिल नीड टू स्पीक।
What are you sharing? Just can you just
हाँ वो सबको
repeat
मिल
once?
जाएगा, वो सबको मिल जाता है ना, इवेंचुअली सबको मिल
क्या
जाता है।
क्या शेयर कर रहे हो सर?
नहीं नहीं, ही इज आस्किंग दैट मॉड्यूल जो आपने पढ़ाया है ना, उसमें से आप अपना प्रोप्राइटरी निकाल दो और मुझे दे दो।
वो जो स्लाइड्स है।
हाँ स्लाइड्स
ओ
दे
अच्छा अच्छा, मैं भी मांगा था
दो।
आपसे,
देखो
इफ यू
सब
रिमेम्बर।
मांगे हैं, किसी को नहीं मिला है, लेकिन ये परसिस्टेंट आदमी है, ले ये बिना छोड़ेगा ही नहीं। That's what I was telling you. कि he knew that he wanted to join the program. He booked the first slot and then he made me struggle for an hour. Asking all sorts of question कि सर मैं तो हाथ बंद कर चुका हूं, मैंने यहाँ 5,000 रुपए लगाए, वहां 15,000 रुपए लगाए, मेरे को कुछ नहीं मिला है, आप क्या दोगे? राइट, एंड देन ही अग्रीड कि ठीक है सर मुझे तो ज्वाइन करना है। और उसके बाद भी 2 दिन के बाद पेमेंट किया है इसने, मेरी टीम बता रही थी उस दिन भी पेमेंट नहीं किया है इसने। So he is that kind of shrewd person, but good. That helps others to win. Good job.
प्योरली बिजनेस एक्यूमेन है,
हाँ,
मस्ट से,
ये
प्योर
बोल
बिजनेस एक्यूमेन।
इंद्रनील जी, he said in that 1 hour कि सर आपसे सीख तो रहा हूं, लेकिन मुझे लॉन्च करने का है अपनी कंपनी में, मेरे को नया अपना स्ट्रीम चालू करने का है।
अच्छा अच्छा, आई रिमेम्बर
हाँ,
प्रवीण वाज द गाय हु वाज, यस यस, आई वाज
यू
unable to
रिमेम्बर
recollect
राइट,
his
ही
name.
वाज
Yes
टू
yes,
स्टार्ट
in the
जीएचजी का प्रोग्राम, मतलब मेरा
yes
प्योर
yes, correct.
कंपटीशन बनना है इसको, लेकिन मेरे को प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है ना, कंपटीशन तो मेरे लिए बून है, एंड दैट टू
It's a
इन दिल्ली।
huge line and lot of space for everyone to.
And
And the
that's why
thing
he's
is, it is
learning.
required also
It is.
for
It
our
is.
for everyone's benefit. It is required.
It is. And
The
that's why
more,
I
the
did.
merrier.
And that is why I wanted such kind of person that who can really make a progress on field. अगर इसने लॉन्च कर दिया, अपने कंपनी के लिए भी लॉन्च किया, मान लो उसने 10 करोड़ का भी बिजनेस किया, तो 10 करोड़ वर्थ ऑफ एडिशनल इनकम इन कंट्री हैज कम फॉर जीएचजी, एंड दैट विल बी द गेम चेंजर। $1 million कम नहीं होता है, राइट? सो इट्स अ गुड नंबर, लेट्स स्टार्ट रोलिंग। सो आई वोंट माइंड गिव,
yes,
एंड एवरीबody इज गेटिंग बेनिफिटेड, सो ऐसा एडवांटेज मिलता है कोहोर्ट से। गो अहेड, still you have
right, sir.
nothing to ask for, right?
So, so, sir, all of this I'm doing because I'm starting from zero. So I have to start a new service. So this is the reason, like, I don't want to give up, and I want to learn as much as possible from you. And you're a great teacher, sir. No doubt in that. So, so this is the feedback, sir, that uh, you are very passionate and dedicated, and you have a love for teaching. And I'll be always obliged, sir. I will never be a competitor for you.
No,
मैं
no, no, no.
वही
Arey, come on. I am just saying. Of course, you won't be a competitor. Nobody can compete with. We are in the sector where everybody is complimenting. Trust me. इंडिया में तो
yes,
बहुत
sir.
जरूरत
Yes,
है
sir.
अभी, बहुत जरूरत है। क्वैक्स से आप ही लोग बचाने वाले हो।
Yes, sir.
ऑलरेडी हमने नाम खराब कर चुका है इन आइज ऑफ वर्ल्ड, कि हम लोग केवल हाफ कुकिंग कर रहे हैं, रियल स्टफ पे काम नहीं कर रहे हैं।
राइट, सर। सो सर, गलत काम तो नहीं करना है। आपसे जो सीखा है, आपका नाम भी खराब नहीं करना है, कभी नहीं करेंगे, सर।
बहुत
और ये है कि I'll try my best to contribute in the sustainability field as much as possible, sir.
बहुत बढ़िया। नो थैंक यू, एंड पीपल लाइक यू आर are not only getting benefited, but what you will give back to society will have a multiplier effect, which I will count on, right?
Yes, sir.
वो मैसिव होगा। तो आप टीम मेंबर्स भी आपको सब दिख रहे हैं यहाँ पे, कितने फ्रेश के लोग हैं, कितने काम करने वाले हैं। वी हैव टू
आपने
वर्क।
ये स्टार्टिंग में बताया भी था, सर, that the team members, Praveen, you will get, so they will become your friends forever, and they will, so it will be kind of an atmosphere where everyone will help each other. So,
बिल्कुल।
so I worked with Amit, Deepak, then Bhumika. So I really, and some of the other team members also, I really enjoyed working with them. They are so much reliable. Uh, they have taken responsibility, they delivered it, and they contributed very well in the cohort exercises, group exercises.
Perfect।
So बहुत अच्छे टीम मेंबर्स है सर. आई वांट टू क्लैप यू एंड फॉर ऑल द टीम मेंबर्स. मजा आ गया सर, मजा आ गया. टू गुड.
Very good. Thank you. Appreciate it for such a kind words, Praveen. Really appreciate that. And it is you. It is not me. दीपक पहले भी वही था. देखो क्या होता है ना, जब हम कॉलेज लाइफ में रहते हैं तो वहाँ की एक अलग बॉन्डिंग है. राइट, मस्ती, चिलिंग. व्हेन प्रोफेशनल में आते हो तो केवल कंपटीशन है, नोबडी सपोर्ट्स ईच अदर. दिस
सही बात
काइंड
है.
ऑफ कोहोर्ट्स बिकम्स अ रियल फ्रेंड, क्योंकि इनका आपसे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. अगर आप इनके साथ काम करोगे तो दोनों का बेनिफिट है, नहीं करोगे तो किसी का बेनिफिट नहीं है. राइट. सो यहाँ पे जब expectations are zero and you make friend and support each other, that goes lifelong. इसीलिए मैंने cohort based learning करी हुई है rather than individual. अब देखो चेतन, you know that right, इंद्रनील जी, चेतन from the previous batch, he's interacting with everyone constant basis पे after the classes still. And he is that guy who has roamed world around. Siemens में काम करा है उसने, वो कहाँ नहीं गया है काम के. Means he was involved in that. I told everyone right in this batch, there is one guy in that group who knows in and out of solar LED system. LED
He's supposed to come to my office also. Actually,
see,
we had spoken with each
yeah,
other
क्या
number of
बनना
times.
है. सो दैट इज लाइफ लॉन्ग फ्रेंडशिप. उसको मिले नहीं मिले क्या फर्क पड़ता है. ही इज क्वाइट वेल टू डू इन दैट सेंस. ठीक है, एक्सपर्ट है कार्बन क्रेडिट में. ही वाज सेलिंग कार्बन क्रेडिट व्हेन नोबडी वाज नोइंग इट. ठीक है. सो ये लाइफ लॉन्ग फ्रेंडशिप होती है. ये फ्रेंडशिप जहां किसी का किसी से मतलब ऐसा कोई अटैचमेंट नहीं है कि आपसे कुछ मिलने वाला है. राइट. रे somebody is in अहमदाबाद, बड़ोदरा, भूमिका, somebody is in nearby. नोएडा में हो अमित, राइट? यू आर इन नोएडा,
So
करेक्ट?
Vapi,
सॉरी, यू आर, भूमिका इज इन
Vapi,
वापी. वापी, वापी.
yeah,
राइट. कंप्लीटली केमिकल प्लांट. और ये
completely. And yes, and my motivation for environmental background comes from the same, from the personal experience.
personal space. Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
I
that is the group. I'm coming to you now to have feedback. Thank you, Praveen. I really appreciate that. Yeah, such kind of cohort really add a lot of value to others as well as to themselves. So appreciate and welcome to the next 2 weeks. Now let me go to Bhumika. Yeah, she comes from a background where she has worked with government, and then she is struggling with now private institutions. And you just heard, right? Coming at night, 8 o'clock from private company, 7 o'clock is a tough task. Go ahead. And Vapi is not that big city. मतलब इतना बड़ा भी नहीं है कि
so tier three city, very
tier three.
small, but yes, so polluted. It's so much polluted. अभी तो वापी में कोई भी नए establishment के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने परमिशन भी देना बंद कर दिया.
अच्छा, कोई केमिकल फैक्ट्री नहीं लगा सकता.
नहीं, न्यू इस्टेब्लिशमेंट के लिए परमिशन कम्प्लीटली बैंड है इन वापी. अभी नए इस्टेब्लिशमेंट को नहीं दे रहे. दे आर गिविंग सम 20-25 kilometers away from it in the area called Sarigam. There they have started new industrial zone. Vapi for new establishment is completely non-negotiable.
So tell us about more about yourself, Bhumika, and
Yes. Uh, Hello everyone. I am Bhumika Mehta. I'm born and brought up in Vapi, so yeah, I have a very bad experience of living in Vapi because I myself is an asthma patient, so that comes uh, with a cost. And yes, I have a graduation degree in environmental engineering, graduated in 2016. And yes, जैसे सबने cohort में everyone said that you are a very good teacher, and indeed you are a very good teacher, because believe me, sir, I have graduated from a government college and I know the value of a good teacher. Somewhere lack of professors, lack of books, lack of resources. I have seen it all in my graduation journey, and I know how much a good teacher means in your life. My father used to say, if you get a good teacher in life, don't let it go. Don't let him go. So I am not letting you go anywhere now, because yes, your interaction sessions were very good. And yes, first I'll tell something about my background. I have a graduation in environmental engineering. I have worked for 2.5 years with government of Gujarat on contract basis for different for the diversified projects, especially waste management. Also, I have worked for India's as an internship part. I had done ETS scheme surveying and data collection work.
Okay.
Later, I got into an MNC firm where had an exposure of working for ESG, sorry, carbon footprint data collection for the scope 3, and there I understood that how much difficult it is to get the data collected for scope 3. Although I worked for a very small amount of time, and then I was working in a circular economy for approximately 1 year. Currently, I am doing some freelance work. I have quit my full-time job because of some personal life phase, and I'm transitioning my career into ESG. And just like everyone, I was extensively looking for the courses, online good courses on Google and net. And believe me, I got this masterclass link from Instagram. So extensively, I was looking for it. And I saw it, अच्छा 59 rupees hai, so I just gave it a try. Okay, let's see what you in 59 rupees what this institute has to offer us. And then I attended your master class, and I was like, oh no, 59 में इतना अच्छा कौन पढ़ाता है? So then I decided on the spot. Then with other one-on-one call, I decided to join the course, and really, the course was very interactive, very informative, and I really liked your patience of answering each and every question. Just like yeah, sometimes I do believe sometimes I had asked very silly questions also, but you had enough patience to go through all the questions, even for the calculations also. I missed some part, and I had asked 1 or 2 times, and you had explained it in detail without losing your patience. So that is very appreciative.
Thank you.
And of course, yes, Mera feedback, I have only positive feedback that this course has given me a lot of insights. And it came into my life that at a point of time where I had lost my confidence. So, giving presentations, debate, doing all these things again, it really helped me build my confidence again. So, this is my personal growth also. Yes,
No, indeed. How many of you have observed she was very, again, soft spoken, कम बोलती थी शुरुआत में. And when she started doing it, she was fighting in debate. Have you seen that? How many of you have seen that? Yeah, give her a clap. The development she has done a massive. Massive. I was not knowing that she is losing her, confidence. When I met her over the call, I spoke with her only on the call, and she was telling that, look, I have tried everything, nothing is working for me. Of course, she's earning her wage. That's not a problem. And her father was a government employee. So, but she wants to do something her own, and that's the spirit. I said that you join the program, and you will have that massive change. And thankfully. I'm happy
uh,
for her. And
and really, even the team members, I would really appreciate. Last that day, I and Praveen was working on the last assignment that was given for the final exam. And Praveen, we got stuck somewhere, and he just called up Amit, and he's like, "कि Amit, अरे यहाँ पे ये होगा." And without a second, Amit just answered in a flow and so politely and so generously. So I really like that coordinating with other team members, not just Praveen. Even I had a communication with Vineet where we were stuck for that calculation, and then we had solved each other's doubt, and we were confident that nahi, whatever we did was right. So this I really appreciate other members, but जितना मेरा communication रहा है, even with Abhipsa and Govardhan for the first presentation. So yes, as you said, these are friends for life. They in the same professional field who doesn't want to compete with us but complement with us.
indeed,
And
indeed, indeed.
And sir, just want to add that my experience with Bhumika was very great. That she is very hardworking, dedicated. Give up करती नहीं है सर, मतलब लास्ट मोमेंट तक लगी रहेगी. लास्ट मोमेंट तक सर रिफाइनमेंट्स करती रही भूमिका, और बहुत अच्छे से बड़े मजे में सर
Listen, the presentation was
प्रेजेंटेशन
good. Presentation
प्रेजेंटेशन.
was good. Except
यस
he
सर.
thank you,
killing the
Praveen. Thank
time.
you.
Except he killing the time. He took too much time to explain. Otherwise, everything was perfect. And of course, it's shown that you guys have put a lot of hard work there. एंड दैट्स द लर्निंग. और सोचो, हर एक दिन हो रहा था. ऐसा नहीं कि आपको मैंने 10 दिन का टाइम दिया और आप 10 दिन के बाद प्रिपेयर करके आ रहे हो प्रेजेंटेशन देने के लिए. इट वाज एवरी डे, राइट? एंड दैट
Even I would also appreciate dedication of Praveen with his all his commitment, so tight schedule. We didn't have only one sitting; we had at least four sittings for the presentation and calculations, checking everything. And also he complimented me at every stage that Bhumika, you are doing nice. You तो आपने बहुत सारा संभाल लिया है good. So he also knows how to motivate the team member as well. So that way he has been very helping. And yes, this course has helped me a lot. I've been going through a very rough phase since 3 years, and I have lost all my. I was really doing good at my professional life, and somewhere I lost everything because of some personal reasons. But yes, this came at the same point when I was losing everything. So yes, this
I'm happy.
you sir as a teacher, I will really remember for your life. I will hold you for life.
Thank you very much.
because yes, because as I said, एक अच्छे गुरु की कीमत जिनके पास गुरु नहीं होता है ना उनको सबसे ज्यादा होती है.
No, thank you. I'm not a guru. I'm just a, enabler, mentor, right? And I'm not that worthy. I'm
No
doing.
sir, you're actually doing a great job. Like 59 rupees में कोई इतना नहीं explain करता है. When I attended the master class, I decided, and when you said that we have a prolonged मतलब elaborated course as well, I really at the same I didn't think it for twice also. I was like कि नहीं करना है. Let's see what he has to offer, because if he offers for 59 rupees in 2 days so much, how much he must be offering in for the 1 month course. And really you actually had given a lot. Every module interactive, detailed, and yes, I have background, so I was aware of some things like climate change and everything. But you did change the perspective, did change the wide width of my knowledge, and I'm really happy with the course.
No, no, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm humbled with such
You
kind
are
words.
you are basically Sarthi for the just like Arjun.
Yes, yes,
You're taking us all along with
exactly.
the journey.
No, thank you,
So
Amit.
just
And you
like
did the
Praveen sir,
same.
हम छोड़ने नहीं वाले आपको.
No, 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 you did the same thing, Amit, with the team, and I appreciate that. And all of you, thank you. I don't know, I need so much of kind word. I just need a feedback, and I'm happy if I have contributed to your life. And I will not leave you guys. You see, Brinder Neil ji was tired. Sir, कब चालू कर रहे हो? He means every 5 days, 7 days, he will remind. And by you won't believe such person is very busy. लेकिन वो मैसेज आज सुबह में इन्होंने किया है कि किधर आप हो, हमें चालू करना है. And trust me, I pushed it myself to finish a program which requires months and months to finish in 3 days time. Okay, I know what pain I am going through, what my throat is telling me. I have to leave everything and do the class today. And after that 7 hours, I'm sitting with you guys, but I am really humbled and I'm happy with you. And that's the
Thank you.
passion.
Thank you.
No, no, that's the passion which shows. So, thanks to him, thanks to Amit, thanks to Praveen and Bhumika and all of you. I am indebted. I won't be leaving you guys, and I will be making sure that you get pushed to your potential. And I know sustainability is not for everyone. राइट. एक तो आपको पैसे नहीं दिखते हैं यहाँ पे. पहली बात, सबको लगता है सीएसआर है, जबकि है नहीं. आपके आपके सामने वो पिरामिड, और जो हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, वो आइसबर्ग. आइसबर्ग का जो बॉटम है ना, वो दिखता ही नहीं है हम लोगों को. करेक्ट.
Sir, if I can just
प्लीज,
put in one word,
प्लीज, प्लीज.
I'll tell you this is in real, yeah, uh, this Thursday our yeah, CEO is coming from Germany. This is this Thursday, the our world CEO. Just last month, end of June, our regional CEO came down from Dubai.
Okay.
So in the town hall, a person asked him, "Ki, sir, see now sustainable transportation. Since we are in the logistics part,
Correct. Correct.
uh, what is our plans? Because everyone is going because our number of I was amazed. Person who's a regional CEO, right? His answer was, yes, sustainability is good, but see, it is not still commercially viable.
Hmm.
So if a person of that position,
Hmm.
he doesn't have a thought process. Thankfully, my MD immediately came back and said, no, sir, but a lot of our customers are asking for that. Thankfully, my MD was one of the India MD, was directly my reporting boss. was much more appreciative of the sustainability requirements. But his boss was not that very, yeah. And I don't know what the global CEO is going to come and say. I'm really a bit apprehensive. But
वही
I
बता रहा हूँ
hope
ना, वही प्रॉब्लम वही है कि जो पीपल हु आर केपेबल टू ड्राइव द लीडरशिप
the
आर
people
द
in power,
वन.
basically,
हाँ, सॉरी.
the people in power, the
Yeah,
people in
people
power.
in power who were supposed to drive are in the back seat.
See what is basically after Trump also, na, everyone is becoming a bit, "अरे
बस
ठीक
बस
है."
बस.
Europe has pushed back their targets by 5 6 years.
करेक्ट.
Europe is pushing back. Uh, America to abhi it's out from everything. What
एवरी डे.
God knows what is doing.
बट
Every day something is coming out.
अति चाहिए होती है ना, अति भी चाहिए होती है, वो
हाँ,
बोलते
ये मेरा पुराना
हैं.
बॉस अंबुजा में बोलता था कि अति हो गया, अति हो
तो
गया।
अभी अति नहीं हुआ है, अभी होने वाला है. जब तक अति नहीं होगा ना, AIML मूवमेंट नहीं आएगा. माई एक्सपेक्टेशन विद सस्टेनेबिलिटी विल बी दैट इट बिकम्स अ गेम चेंजर. टिल द टाइम इट डजंट बिकम, वी आर स्टिल इन द बैक साइड.
नहीं, बट माय एप्रीहेंशन इज अति मोमेंट या AIML आते आते वी माइट बी टू लेट.
नहीं
वी
नहीं,
आर एक्चुअली ऑलरेडी टू
वी
लेट
आर
बिकॉज
लेट, वी आर
वी
ऑलरेडी
आर
लेट.
वेरी लेट एंड वी इट माइट बी जस्ट टू लेट.
I hope that doesn't happen. Before that, nature, look, nature is very the best judge,
टीचर.
jury. बोलते हैं ना, जज जूरी एंड क्या बोलते हैं उसके बाद थर्ड वाला,
एग्जीक्यूशनर.
एक्सक्यूजर.
जज, ज्यूरी
इज
एंड द
द
एग्जीक्यूशनर.
नेचर, इज द नेचर. तो आप उसके साथ जितना,
नेचर इज गिविंग अस सिंबल सर. नेचर इज गिविंग अस रिपीटेड सिंबल्स.
अब सिंबल अभी
अब
दे
ये
रहा है ना, तो एक बार लेसन भी टीच करेगा ना.
लेसन भी दे रहे हैं सर. कितना वाइल्ड फायर्स, लॉस एंजलिस वाइल्ड फायर्स आर
Correct.
हार्डली थ्री
But
मंथ्स ओल्ड.
he didn't learn from it. He didn't learn before he took the oath. Already there was $250 billion का impact, right? And वो तो किसके पीछे पड़ा है? टैरिफ लगाने के पीछे कि मैं 2 4 बिलियन कमा लूंगा, ट्रिलियन, राइट? उसका 1/3 तो उसके ओन कंट्री में जा रहा है ना.
चला जा रहा
So that is the trouble. Look, those are bigger debates. We are very small at this point in time, but trust
है.
me, all of us will be sitting on those tables and we will be talking about the same very
The
soon.
problem is, sir, we are very small. The thing is, as I faced just 20 days back, a person in power, maybe he is also thinking, "Arey, I have to survive in the competition. Yeah, I
Right,
do not sustain." And another thing, I'll tell you, there is a big problem. There's a practical issue. Suppose we are into shipping, right?
right.
So there are sustainable ships. Which
Okay,
can use sustainable fuels. There are sustainable aviation fuel. There is a
correct.
for the airlines also, but
True.
that is a bit more expensive.
It is, it is, it is
So
expensive.
the clients do not want to
Want
bear
to
that
have.
cost. They
Absolutely.
will go for the cheapest.
Correct. उनको फॉजल फ्यूल ही चाहिए ना, उनको तो
उसको सबसे
fossil
कम
fuel.
पैसा में चाहिए भाई. हाँ, तुम सस्टेनेबल करो बट मेरा पैसा कम होना चाहिए.
हाँ, वो इसलिए शिपिंग में भी वैसा ही है ना. एयरलाइन से
एवरीवेयर.
शिपिंग को यूज इसीलिए करता है क्योंकि इट्स मोस्ट, बट इट इज, यू नो, इट्स रन्स ऑन डीजल. करेक्ट. सस्टेनेबल फ्यूल आप ला भी नहीं सकते हो, इतना जल्दी ट्रांजिशन भी पॉसिबल नहीं है उस एरिया में. एंड एयरलाइन इज वन ऑफ दोज इंडस्ट्री विच इज स्ट्रगलिंग. सो आई टोटली रिलेट विथ योर सिचुएशन एंड दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम. द पीपल इन पावर इज नॉट लेटिंग यू नो दैट आइसबर्ग का जो नीचे का 80% पोर्शन है ना, वो केवल क्रीम आके क्रीमी लोग लेके जा रहे हैं. वो अपने को पकड़ना है. ऑल ऑफ यू, दैट्स व्हाट यू हैव टू लर्न, दैट पीपल इन पावर एक्चुअली पुशिंग अस बिहाइंड. ये मालूम है ना कि अगर इंडिया खुल गया इस एरिया में, इफ इंडिया पिक्स अप सस्टेनेबिलिटी विच वी वर डूइंग. एक्चुअली आप सोलर, आप देखो सोलर रिलायंस कौन रन कर रहा है आज के डेट में?
Solar Reliance is done by India only, mainly.
इंडिया, राइट. बट स्टिल चाइना इज पुशिंग द सोलर का वेफर, सोलर का पैनल, राइट. और इंडिया में थोड़ा हम लोग हाथी हैं तो थोड़ा टाइम लगता है हमको. हमें तो
नहीं
कोई भी
देखिए सर,
पीएलआई लाने में.
चाइना की भी आप बात करोगे, so
राइट.
I'd rather better speak in English because it's number of people. Uh, Hello. So even
गो हेड अंदर.
no, no, so this is a debate for some other time. Let us not waste the time of the class.
For sure, we will be having this debate for sure. Obviously, we need to do this such kind of debate, and that's what the now these weekly sessions are for. How to find out that bottom portion of this iceberg and crack it, at least a chip for your own self first and then for India. That's the only thing I'm doing. ओके ऐसा नहीं कि मैं सब कुछ इंडिया के लिए कर रहा हूँ, मैं खुद के लिए भी कर रहा हूँ फिर इंडिया के लिए कर रहा हूँ। पहले खुद के लिए आप करिए, ऑटोमेटिकली आप इंडिया का ही पार्ट है। इफ यू विल ग्रो, इंडिया की जीडीपी ऑटोमेटिकली विल ग्रो। So I totally relate with you, and that's the problem. We are trying our level best slowly. At least we are aware about it, and that itself is a game changer. So totally respect that, and we will be having such kind of debates. Which, sorry, Vasist, you wanted to speak. Please go ahead, and if you can start your camera, let people know you. And again, I'm losing the time, so go ahead, please. And we need to discuss about the projects as well. Vasist, are you there? Okay, let me give you prompt Vasist. Achha, I think his line is bad again. Okay, so let's go to Dipakar ji, who is not well, but still I want few words from you if possible. If not possible, of course, there is no force here. And Karthik, Karthik is also pending. So let me go to Karthik. Most silent guy, but he works very hard. Everybody wanted him in his own team, correct? Good presentation skills, good questioning skills. So Karthik, go ahead. Let me put you in spotlight.
Uh, uh, so hello everyone, I'm Karthik. I'm currently doing PhD on carbon capture. So I have masters in chemistry from ISER Pune. Uh, so I'm in my third year of PhD. Actually, the carbon capture, yeah, it's like my childhood passion. I have done my first presentation uh, in 11th standard about carbon capture. Even I did
11th
like
standard. Which year you did that? Carbon
11th
capture devices. Which year?
like two no, I mean I didn't make any device. I was giving a
No, no, no. Means,
presentation about,
yeah,
yeah, it was
presentation.
around 2013 something.
Well, that's it. That's the start of this stuff in America, even, which is a leader currently. Good, good.
Yeah, so
So got
I mean
exposure.
during science projects I used to do this like plants which can convert carbon dioxide to methanol. So that was my like childhood dream.
Okay.
And when I started my PhD, I had this opportunity to work on carbon capture and I was so much excited. So I started on carbon dioxide capture to ethanol. That was my plan. And so I was following, I mean, I used to use these graphs from IPCC. So I had certain ideas on like what are the, I mean, I know the importance of carbon capture and the
Climate
necessity,
change.
why the climate mitigation, all that. But
Right.
I mean, I used to follow people on LinkedIn, but then they were talking about this carbon market, carbon credits, but which I did not have much idea because yeah, I didn't, I mean, yeah, it needed a lot of like self homework and all that. And also in my research, like funding for means gas studies was difficult to get. Even though I wanted to work on carbon capture, it took a lot of like I needed to put a lot of money from myself, so I had to shift from there. So currently I'm working on wastewater management. It's like I'm using carbon-based sources, so it's like not on carbon capture but on carbon utilization, capture carbon utilization. So I will still align myself with carbon capture, and in my future I would like to work more on carbon capture techniques. So when I saw